20-minute story SIRPT out here. Things are simple. You respect the land, and the land respects you. Boundaries matter, not just fences or gates, but understanding where your space ends and someone else's begins. That's how it's always been, at least, until she showed up. At first, it was just a car, a red SUV. Driving past my ranch gate. Didn't stop, didn't slow down, just rolled right through, like it belonged there. I figured maybe it was a mistake, someone lost. Wrong turn happens sometimes out here, so I let it go. But then it happened again. Same car, same time, same path, straight through my gate. Don't hesitation. That's when I knew this wasn't accidental, this was intentional. So the next day I waited. Sure enough, right on schedule, there she was. Same red SUV. Same attitude. She didn't even look around, didn't check for signs, didn't care. She just drove through. Like the gate wasn't even there. I stepped out, raised my hand, stopped her halfway, rolled her window down with that look. You know, the one. Annoyed. Like I was the inconvenience. Can I help you? She said. I kept it simple. This is private property. I told her you can't drive through here. She barely reacted. I've been using this road for weeks, she said. Like that made it okay. It's faster than going around. Faster than was her reason. Not permission. Not necessity. Convenience. I nodded. Tried to stay calm. There's a public road not even a mile that way. I said, you'll need to use that. She sighed. I actually sighed, like I was asking too much. Then she said something I won't forget. Well, you should have closed your gate better. And just like that, she drove off, right through. Didn't wait for a response. Didn't care what I said. That was the moment I realized talking wasn't going to fix this. The next morning, she came back. Same routine. Same shortcut, same disrespect, and then again and again, day after day. Every time, a little faster, a little more confident. Like she owned the place. The gate started taking damage. Wood cracking, hinges bending, dust trails cutting across my land. It wasn't just annoying anymore, it was a problem. So I tried one more time, caught her again at the gate, explained it clearly, firm. This time, this stops now. I said that. She didn't even argue, didn't yell, just smiled. That kind of smile, the one that says she already made up her mind. We'll see, she said. And drove through again. That's when I stopped asking and started planning, because out here, you don't argue with people like that, you let reality handle it. I looked at the gate. At the path she kept taking. At the exact line her tires followed every time, and I realized something simple. She wasn't avoiding the gate, she was ignoring it. So I made a change. Not a big one. Not obvious. Just effective. I brought in steel. BOLLARDS. Heavy-duty. Industrial grade. The kind that don't move, don't bend, don't break. We installed them just inside the gate line, positioned perfectly. From a distance, nothing looked different. Same gate. Same opening. Same path, but underneath, completely different story. I didn't block the gate, didn't put up signs, didn't warn her, because I already had more than once. So I waited. The next morning, right on time, I heard it. That engine, that same red SUV, coming down the road. Fast. Confident. Certain. I stepped outside. Stood by the fence. Watched. She didn't slow down, didn't even hesitate. And then impact. A sharp metallic crunch, the kind of sound that stops everything. Her SUV slammed straight into the bollards. The front end crumpled instantly, bent upward, smoke starting to rise, and the car stopped dead, like it hit a wall. Because it did. For a moment, everything was silent. Then the door flew open. She stepped out, shock all over her face. What did you do? She shouted. I didn't move, didn't react, just looked at her. You drove through my property. I said. Simple. Calm. True. She pointed at the car. You destroyed my vehicle. I shook my head. No, I said. You did that. That's when it hit her. The realization. The shift. The loss of control. She wasn't done. She pulled out her phone. I'm calling the police, she said. I nodded, ahead, because now it wasn't my problem anymore. A few minutes later, sirens. A patrol car pulled up. The officer stepped out, took one look at the scene, the SUV, the bollards, the gate, then looked at me, then at her. What happened here? He asked. She jumped in immediately. He set a trap, she said. He put those there on purpose. The officer didn't respond right away. Instead, he walked over, examined the bollards, touched the metal, looked at how they were installed, then turned to me. I explained everything. From the beginning. Repeated driving. The warnings, the damage, all of it. No exaggeration. Just facts. He listened, then nodded. And turned back to her. Ma'am, this is private property, he said. Her expression changed instantly. This roadway is not public access. Silence. You were informed not to enter. She hesitated. Yes. And you continued anyway. Another pause. Yes. That was it. Decision made. You are responsible for the damage to your vehicle, he said. Calm, final. No room for argument. She didn't yell this time, didn't fight, because now there was nothing left to say. The tow truck arrived, hooked up what was left of her SUV, and took it away. She stood there, watching. Quiet. Defeated. And then she left. On foot. Didn't come back that day. Didn't come back the next day or the next. Because some lessons only need to happen once. The gate stayed. The bollard stayed. And for the first time in weeks, the road was empty. No dust, no noise, no shortcuts. Just peace out here. Things are simple again. Boundaries matter. And now, so does respect. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell me, where are you watching from? And tell me, where are you watching from?